Okay guys, Paul Bates here on America's Great Loop, and today we're going to talk about our makeover of our 44-foot marine trader trawler floating house here, and we did for the inside. Beverly's going to take you on a tour. Before we get going on that tour here, make sure you hit that like button. We sure do appreciate it if you smash that like button one time. And then also, all the furniture here is a Thomas Payne RV furniture, a lot of it is. I'll leave the links down below for you guys that are interested in purchasing. It sure does help the channel out. And also, one more thing before we get started here, on the 26th I'll do a live blog. I'll put that link down below there so you don't miss that, because I'm going to talk about live how we purchased the furniture. We're able to do all this while on America's Great Loop. So Bev did an amazing job here. I'm going to turn it over to her. Let's go, Beverly.
Hi, Beverly and Daisy here. We would like today to show you around and a few things that we have done to our tiny floating home. We've made it more comfortable. Didn't have to do a whole lot of work. It was mostly cosmetic that I've done down here. Paul's done just a little bit. We'll show you a little more build to the boat and changing it, thinking outside the box we did for his office, but we'll show you that. So we're going to start here. Daisy loves the new sofa, much more comfortable. They had one here also. It was just old and worn out, so when we went to find the sofa, Paul's going to have all the links for everything, as he said, but we did find through the RV furniture, and it fits through the door, because you always got to think what can come through the door when you go shopping. So measurements or everything we found, because there was a chair that I really wanted, but it was not going to come through the door. So the Thomas Payne sofa, we put a couch cover that I ordered. I love this cover. It fits so nicely, right? Holds into place. Doesn't come off or move around because of Daisy. And we're in and out of the boat a lot, and she goes out and I clean her up coming in, but this kind of helps protect the sofa. Plus it gave us a little pop of color because the sofa matched the Thomas Payne chair that I found. Same thing, the RV furniture matching set, and it has a little pull here for the legs to come up, so this is very comfortable for me. And before they had a table and chairs over here, and I had to do away with that. I wanted more, if we're going to be living on this boat, comfortable is important. So you don't have to trade for small space. You don't have to trade comfort for small. You just got to look around, and you got to watch the measurements when you're doing it. And this one swivels, which is great for TV watching. So normally Daisy will be maybe in her bed with Big Fish. Dad will be on the sofa. I'll be sitting here, and we can see the TV quite well from our chairs. This chair I picked up, the other chair I wanted, but it wouldn't fit through the door. And it's comfortable. So if we have enough people that we need an extra chair, and I got a little Ottoman to go with it, and it added a little zing pop of color too. So, but it's comfortable. So you do not have to trade comfort, as I said, for size. So always gotta remember, measure and go with smaller furniture but comfortable furniture. So the next thing that we found that we liked was making use of the countertop that they had here for us to. This was going to be our eating table since we left the table. So just these little stools worked out fine. They swivel around. They fit under here perfectly. And didn't take up a whole lot of space. As you can see, I have my sewing machine here because we've been working projects on the boat, making curtains. These I got from Walmart, but I had to cut them off. They didn't fit. I decided to go with this just because it's easy to open when we're underway. I like to see out, or if there's sun coming in, then we can close them. And so these worked out nice. And then with the scraps, actually, when I cut off the curtain, I was able to make the front curtain that Paul snapped on for me. Simple, easy, using the pieces. Made the two little side windows and the front curtain, and really like that for privacy when we're sitting. Underway won't be something I use a lot if we're going day to day. I'll just store it, and then when we're sitting, it gives me my privacy that I like. The only other thing is that we use a lot are baskets. As you can see, the baskets up on Paul's helm. These baskets come in so handy. There's things here that he needs to be able to get to quickly. These are things he grabs a lot. So to keep it organized, as I love to do, I use baskets, and they work out great and fit. Okay, last thing in here was rugs. I found a beautiful rug that kind of tied it all together. Daisy loves rugs because the floor is very difficult for her to keep her footing when she's walking, or if she gets excited and runs, so she slips. So she really is not one to walk on these floors unless there's some rug to go rug. We got her a little toy box, and this little table we picked up. It actually charges. It has a charging station on it for on the other side right here for telephones. So it's a charging station for our phones, as well as a small table that just works perfectly in the sitting room. And Daisy, do you like everything so far? We like it, huh? Yes, we do. Very comfortable, and that's the main thing. Keeping things organized and comfortable is important in small space for me. All right, now down the steps into the galley, we have, you see the washing machine. No dryer, but it washes, and I have a little storage here that you can see has a shelf, and top of the washer I use for water and things. Laundry basket here, and then I just put a simple curtain here that keeps it looking quite nice and hides some things. Top of the refrigerator, again, baskets. I love baskets and trays. Gives me extra storage space. You never can have enough storage. So in the galley, I picked up, I'm not a microwave person, so I put in a toaster oven, and the toaster oven actually will air fry. It's the Emerald one, so it'll do oven, it'll do broil, it'll do air fry, lots of things for me, because I'm just not a microwave person. If I need boiled water or something, I do it in my teapot. So a little bit of baskets, as I said, come in handy. They do everything. You can find somewhere to put a basket, and it helps things stay in place underway. Okay, coming down through the hallway, on the starboard side, we have the head. The head didn't have to do a whole lot. It has a nice little bathtub in here, which was very nice. Put the shower curtain in. The big thing I did in the head was, as you can see, the portholes. For privacy, I found that Klingon film they have it at Costco, they have it at Home Depot, they have it at Lowe's, and you simply cut it, and it adheres on just with liquid, so it comes off very easy. Okay, and so port side, this is Paul's office now. We repurposed a lot of what he had to tear out, but he's really good at this. So I gave him an idea, and he ran with it. And he was able to make us a bunk here and a desk over here for him. We're still working in here. There's still a little to do. We put down a little Berber because it made it a little softer in here, because this room is one that's just kind of going to be more of a little office, so it's not going to be tracked in a lot. I do have storage on the shelves that were already here, so it still gives me a little for towels and sheets and blankets and things storage. Again, on the portholes, as you can see, I love this for privacy. Okay, now straight back, follow me into the master's quarters. Okay, so we have not a lot of work in here. Again, everything was nice. I just had to put our final touches on. Baskets, you can see I love baskets. The portholes, we did 4 of them in here. I left 2 of the lower ones open because they really are private where they're located on the outside of the boat. So for privacy, this gave me the privacy, and then this gives us a view because we like to look out at the water from there, and it's shooting down at the water, so it's still private in here. So Beverly and Daisy again, thank you for joining us on this little tour of the inside of our tiny floating home. I hope that you enjoyed it. If there are any questions or anything that we can help you with, please shout out. Paul will let me know. We'll answer those questions. And be sure to smash that like button. We enjoyed having you with us today. And Daisy and I say